I'm the man. Hey, don't stop. I'm the man. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Origin back again for another episode of OG Reaction, where we decide whether or not today's song goes up or if that is simply enough. And today we are right back at it with another Joyner Lucas track. This is 2 back to back. We just did the What's Gucci, the What's Poppin' remix. Obviously he murdered that. That should be up before this one, if not around the same time. But right now we got Joyner Lucas and Ashanti, Fall Slowly. I think this is off his project that's supposed to be coming up called Evolution. I'm pretty sure this is the official video, so let's jump in. Let's break down these bars and let's see what Joyner got for us today. So Joyner really got the cake with Ashanti for this video. That must be good for Joyner Lucas, bro. Hold on.
I love you more than I love myself. If I weren't with you, I can't picture me with someone else. And every time we separate, it's like we under spells. Cause when we hurt each other, we come back to help each other heal. You say I'm crazy, but
He said every time we hurt each other, we come back to help each other heal. That's toxic right there. Like, y'all continually hurting each other, but then y'all rely on each other to heal from the hurt that you that the other person caused. Like, that's toxic. That's like psychological abuse, almost low key. But he said you can't picture yourself with nobody else, so I don't know, man. Maybe it might be toxic, but it might work. But the title of the song is Fall Slowly, so I don't know.
like we under spells. Cause when we hurt each other, we come back to help each other heal. You say I'm crazy, but at least you know my love is real. But shit, you crazy too, and that's why they say love is hell. And it's forever, so I hope you never up and bail. And if you ever left me for someone, you gon' get someone killed. You know the vibes we on be like some movie shit. And we don't.
He said if you ever leave me for somebody, you gonna get someone killed. Like, he said, I hope it never ends, you know? Like, this is supposed to be forever. But if you leave me for somebody, like, I'm gonna have to kill him. Like on some movie stuff. Like, I'm gonna have to kill him because I can't let you be with nobody else. Like, we're for each other and each other only. So if I can't have you, nobody can. And yeah, so this song is less than a minute in and it's already real toxic.
Ever left me for someone, you gon' get someone killed. You know the vibes we on be like some movie shit. We don't always get along, but when we do, we lit. I never understood love or what it truly is until I met you. Now we just inseparable until we trip. And every time you try to leave, I'm chasing after you. And every time I go, I keep on coming back to you. Cause you belong to me, and I'm the other half of you. And as much as I need you, deep down, I know I'm bad for you.
That's a different type of wild, because he's saying every time you leave, I'm chasing after you. So I'm not letting you go, and every time I leave, I come back to you. So in a way, it's weird because she not chasing after him too when he leave, but whenever he do leave, he always come back. And he's saying like, I ain't letting nobody else have you, like. But at the same time, I know I'm bad for you. Like the way that's warped and twisted, I know I'm bad for you, but I'm pretty much just so selfish that I can't let nobody else have you. And I'm not letting you leave, and when I leave you, I come back. It's like, at this point, he seemed like the toxic one. But we ain't heard Ashanti's half either, so it could be two sides to the story, but right now, dude is mad toxic, and the relationship is mad toxic, and in a way you kind of start to feel for the girl because like she can't get away, and if she try to get away, it's just gonna be more drama, and still she probably still won't get away.
On to me, and I'm the other half of you. And as much as I need you, deep down I know I'm bad for you. You know I'm bad for you, bad for you, bad for you. You're not perfect, but you make life worth it. Maybe.
Alright, so we just went from a scene with her checking his phone. Obviously, she found something because she threw the phone at him and started hitting him with the pillow. And then now they in the hallway, like, going at it. But, like, in a good way. So, this is either... Bro, this is... The video is literally acting out the way the toxic relationships go. Like, okay, there's this problem. There's something wrong. And then the sex will make the person just forget about it, accept it, and just move on. At least for the time. And, like, they just keep going in that cycle.
You're not perfect, but you make life worth it. Maybe that's why we stick together like cursive. Hella toxic, but I know that I'm determined. If we can make it through the fire, we can breathe inside a furnace. Your family never like me, they all think that I'm a burden. They know when we're together, you're a different type of person. Whenever things get bad, it never seems like it's worth it. It's like we drowning really fast until we get back to the surface. And we never learn to self-love. So we've been there for each other when no one else was. Know that.
So they telling the story like, look, people are telling her like he's not good for you, he's a burden, this is like not where you need to be at in your life or who you need to be with. And you see dude in the video, like, she talking to him, she yelling at him, but she talking to him, and then Shorty walk past and he break his neck to go check Shorty out. And then it's like, bro, they don't need to they don't need to be together. And you say like they feel like they drown until they reach the surface. Like, this Joyner Lucas is so good at telling a story. Like, I'm listening to a 3-minute song, I'm listening 2 minutes in, and I feel like I'm invested in a movie right now.
And we never learn to self-love. So we've been there for each other when no one else was. And all the times I was broken, you kept me held up and got me back focused and held me down when I felt stuck. And every time I try to leave, you're chasing after me. And every time you leave, you keep on coming back to me. Cause I belong to you, and you're the other half of me. And as much as you need me, deep down, you know you're bad for me. You know you're bad for me, bad for me.
Yeah, and I love when Joyner does that. Like, he has the same chorus, but he flips the words to make it mean something different. So, yeah. So, now we know at this point in the song that he's not just the only toxic one. They're both toxic for each other, and they both have the same tendencies and the same abusive tendencies and the same victim tendencies, where they're both protagonists and antagonists in the story. And they said they never learned self-love, and I mean that's a big part of it. Like, they never learned self-love, so the only people there for them was the other person, and they don't love themselves enough to try to take themselves out of that situation, because all they know is the other person to be their support system.
Me. And as much as you need me, deep down, you know you're bad for me. You know you're bad for me, bad for me, bad for me. I love you more than I love myself. If you weren't with me, I can't picture you with someone else. And every time we separate, it's like we under spells. Cause when we hurt each other, we come back to help each other heal.
Alright, so I don't know if I'm taking it in the way it's meant to be taken, but basically, so at this point, she pregnant with his kid, and then you see them arguing, and off rip, he go for her throat, and she starts swinging and like trying to get him off of her, and you know he get hit, so he get mad, and he just man strength her back up against the wall and jump. But she's pregnant with his kid, so is this happening after the pregnancy. So while she's pregnant, you know, he's putting his hands on her, and I don't know if it's because of that or if she hasn't told him yet. But at this point, he getting arrested and still trying to get at her. And this is like we done seen like them get physical multiple times throughout this video, and so she called the cops after he put his hands on her while she was pregnant with the baby. And I feel like this gonna end with some like type of miscarriage type junk or something like that.
Every time we separate, it's like we under spells. Cause when we hurt each other, we come back to help each other heal. You say I'm crazy, but at least you know my love is real. But shit, you crazy too, and that's why they say love is hell. And it's forever, so I hope you never up and bail. And if you ever left me for someone, you gon' get someone killed.
As winter takes me now, of cold and clammy skin, hold me by my name, hold me till the end.
Okay, so this is basically a ad for Telly now at the end. So I guess I'll just kind of let that play while I talk about the track. So this song that's coming 2020. So yeah, like I said, Joyner does the Telly promotions pretty much at the end of all his videos. But yo, like Joyner's ability to tell a story through song and just with his pen is ridiculous. Like Joyner has pretty much everything that you want from a rapper. Like he can tell stories on like an expert level. He can just rap for the sake of rapping and just bar off or just talk trash on another level, like, and then still have that technicality in there, the flows, the cadences, the everything, just, and then he can go give you something that's like deep and sentimental or self-reflect, like something that's really introspection and all these different pieces of rap music, and just almost like it's so hard to separate rap and R&B, because even as a rapper he can do the same thing that an R&B artist can, that they do with their voice and their lyrics, with his voice and his lyrics, but he may not be singing, or obviously not singing as well as a R&B singer, but he does that and he paints that picture and he puts you in that mindset and that just state, and it's like you're really like fully just encaptured in whatever he's talking about, whatever story he's telling. And then this with the video as well, like the song, I don't feel like I would have been as invested in the song if I was listening to it without ever have seen the video. And like I almost got distracted somewhat by the video, because like the video was telling such a deep story too, but I had to like stay focused on the song. And even if it was just a song, like it still would have been one of those things that just like put you in that mindset and put you in that space. But the video just added to it, and so you get the story he's telling through his music, and then you get an enhancement of it with the audio, with the video. And I just think that's so dope, so creative. So really my answer to this is the same if we talking the video or the song by itself. But this is the time we've all been waiting for, where we decide whether or not today's song goes up or if that is simply enough. And today, Joyner Lucas, for the second time, you and Ashanti, all going up, man. Like that was something special right there. I feel like when Joyner Lucas puts out a project, it's always special moments on there, like albums, and that's a credit to him. Like every artist doesn't do that. Like some artists might just have hits and then not hits. But Joyner has like moments on his albums. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Yeah, I see no reason not to. Like I think the storytelling aspect of hip hop appeals to me in some instances even more so than the lyrical ability to just bar off and do the most spectacular things with the words. Like being able to tell that story and evoke the emotions in people, I feel like that is the I guess it's almost like a two-headed beast, and that's the second head of that beast right there. Yeah, that's fire. You ask me, that's fire. But you know, I always gotta say it because I want to know what y'all think. So leave a comment. Let me know what you rate the song. You think the song is as good without the video? Let me know what you thought of it overall. Let me know. Let's have that conversation. And just like that, it's been OG. I'm out.
I'm the man. Hey, hey, don't stop. I'm the man. Bring them out, that's the plan. Got my whip in my hand.